going to be October, my favorite holidays in October, which is Halloween. And I wanted to read a scary story to start October off. And this is the first video that's coming out in October, so that's awesome. Alright, let's find a creepypasta story to read and freak out. Cribs on Ice. It's been an hour now and she hasn't found a thing. She's heard so many rumors about this old factory and all the things that have happened here since it closed down. She's still intrigued. September 24th, 2021? 6.9. But this is a 7.19. Notes in the dark. Let's read this one. And I forgot creepypasta have pop-ups sometimes. Let's read Notes in the Dark. And let's see. What's it about? Estimated read time 13 minutes. If I can get all these fucking ads out of the way. Okay. It's Monday, 28th, December, 1800 o'clock. I'm not sure how long humans are supposed to stay sane without human interaction, but I've been doing all right so far. I think the science is much worse anyway. That's my sort of... The initial shock of it all was extremely unnerving, though. After the panic attack and near mental breakdown, I sat down determinedly, pen in hand, and started writing down what I knew about this whole situation. Observation 01. Almost all living organisms in this city have vanished overnight. People, animals, and insects are all gone. I'm not sure about microscopic organisms yet. The only other living things left behind are trees, grass, and most other plant life. I'm not sure how flowers and such will survive without other living organisms eating them and pollination and such. I'll watch and see. Now, damn it. Now, why is only life plants? Plant life is the only thing that's alive. Okay. So far, it's not creeping me out so far. Everything else seems to be as everyone left it. Cars are still in their driveways, and some doors to houses are open as if someone just stepped through the doorway. Observation number 3. Electricity is not wanting. Phone lines and the internet are not working. Street lamps are dead. Phone lines just beep and browsers greet me with dead web pages. None of my contacts are responding and my phone won't charge. It's practically useless now. Observation number 4. The sun did not rise this morning. Okay, that's kind of creepy. It's like reminding me of 30 Days of Night. Does this even count as a morning? It's been at least 9 hours since I've woken up and it's remained pitch dark outside. The sky is still completely covered with clouds, so no stars and moon can be seen. Observation number 5. The wind is gone. Okay, what the fuck is going on? I haven't felt a breeze kiss my face or heard rustling of gusts through branches since I woke up. The weather is showing no signs of changing. Observation number 6. There is no sound. What the fuck? No birds or crickets chirping, no engines rumbling, nothing. The only sounds are the ones made by me. It sounds much louder than it should. Is he the only one that's left in the world? Or she? That's crazy. My footsteps on gravel, my breathing, the sound of this pen scratching on this paper, ringing in my ears, and the drumming of my own heartbeat. I can feel it in my head. It all seems so wrong. I want to shrivel up inside myself and just disappear. The only thing keeping me sane is this watch. Thank God that it's digital. I would lose my mind for my analog ticking. And I can never forget my trusty flashlight making this all possible. I would be stumbling in the dark if not for it. I'll look for some batteries later. I can't risk it dying. I think I'll spend the rest of this night gathering my things so I can explore outside the city limits tomorrow. I don't know if this is some sick prank, emergency evacuation, or mass alien abduction, but I will get to the bottom of this. Okay. Tuesday, December 29th, 07:33 a.m. 07:33 p.m. I mean a.m. Last night I went to bed at 10ish, or tried anyway. My heartbeat was unbearably loud, and I was hyper aware of my bodily functions, the sound of swallowing saliva, my breathing, snoring, and worst of all, my heartbeat, the constant drumming in my head. It all seems so wrong. I want to shrivel up inside myself and just disappear. Oh wait, I already read that. Blech. Okay, here it is. All of my things are packed. I filled my car with various food stuff from this local supermarket, as well as batteries, lots of batteries, some portable lamps, and more flashlights. I don't think that counts as stealing. Normally, my conscience would bother me, but right now, I'm actually feeling good about this. I'm sorry guys, I'm reading like this because I keep moving up and down because of the stupid ads. And it's getting on my fucking nerves. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Normally my conscience would bother me, but right now I'm actually feeling good about this. Excited. Do you see this? That it's moving up and down? On its own. Oh, God. Normally, I have reread this paragraph over like a million times. Normally my conscience would bother me, but right now I'm actually feeling good about this. Excited even. It feels good being prepared. I have this all planned out. I've got some spare tires in the back. Where was I? I got some spare tires in the back. Where did I see that? Oh my God. You see this? This is getting on my fucking nerves. It's keep freaking moving on its own. So, obviously, this website does not want me to continue this fucking story. I'll just keep my hand on the dial, see if that will work. Let's see. Normally my conscience would bother me, but right now I'm actually feeling good about this, excited even. It feels good being prepared. I have this all planned out. I've got some spare tires in the back, some jumper cables and first aid, and I could always hop into someone else's car if need be. That dread of yesterday seems to be gone for now. The nearest town is about 58 kilometers from here. If I drive at a safe speed of 30 kilometers per hour, I should arrive in 2 hours more or less, at 1900 hours, so in turn, out that this town is empty as well. No light, no sound, no wind, nada. The sky hasn't cleared yet either. I'm starting to wonder if that's even cloud cover up there. It's impossible to make out. Anyways, I found a place to stay for the night, a little 3-bedroom house. My heart sank as I walked by their empty dog kennel. It reminded me of Lady. Waking up yesterday without her sleeping at my feet was bad enough, but when I didn't respond to my calls, it filled me with dread. It wasn't long before I realized she was truly gone, her and everyone else. It broke my heart to leave home. Dang. Even the dog disappeared? That's crazy. All I have left of her are my memories and her squeaky bone. I'll keep it in my pocket from now on. I spent some time searching this place, not really for supplies, but to learn more about the family. The framed photos around the house led me to believe that a family of 3 once lived here. Brings me back memories. I should have spent more time with them. Oh, so he knew them. Okay. On this very desk sits a small photo of them together, all 3 dressed in white shirts and grinning at the camera. It made me smile. It's not human interaction, but it's better than nothing. I put the photo in my pocket. Earlier, I went out looking for a loudspeaker. It's no use searching every single dark house, so I drove through the town and called out for people through the loudspeaker. I should have worn earplugs or something. My ears were not prepared for the sudden noise. Now my ears are ringing even louder. I should have worn earplugs or something. My ears are not prepared for the sudden noise. Oh my god. Now my ears are ringing even louder than before, and it was all for nothing. There were no signs of life. During my search of this bedroom, I found a handgun under the bed. I haven't identified any danger out there, but it's better being prepared anyway. I don't know much about guns, but I know enough to be able to shoot in the one my dad showed me once when I was younger. Funny how the memories flood back to you after you lose the people you share them with. The gun is fully loaded. I hope I won't have to use it. Wednesday, 30th December, 0926. I'm no stranger to sleep paralysis. It's creepy waking up in the dead of the night with a paralyzed body. What was always worse for me, though, is the shadow man who will watch me as I lay there helplessly. It's a sleep phenomenon. The shadow men aren't really there. It's all in your head, generated by your subconscious mind while you're asleep. I learned that the best thing to do is stay calm and keep breathing, even while reminding myself that the man can't hurt me. I was quite young when I last had sleep paralysis, and at that time I didn't know all this about sleep and that it was all normal. My parents would wake me up. Okay. My parents would wake up to a little me screeching in the dead of night, rush into my bedroom, expecting me to find a burglar, at least an actual threat. But they would always find me shaking like a leaf beneath the covers and bawling about the shadow man watching me. They would try to calm me down, stroking my forehead, reciting, "Oh my God, Becky." Okay, but okay. La la la. Okay. They would try to calm me down, stroking my forehead and reciting Psalm 23:4. They told me it was all in my head, that none of that none of it was real. It was real. I would scream back at them. I would tell them I saw him with my own eyes, that he stood right there at the foot of my bed. They were worried. Oh my god, I can't with this. This story better be over in a second or I'm gonna be done. I swear. I swear. At the foot of my bed. They were worried, so they did some research to prove to me it was all a natural phenomenon. They took me to a nice gray-haired doctor, explained to me one day with some cartoons and infographics I could understand. He told me it was perfectly normal and happened to other people as well. He said that we all have sleep paralysis every night to stop our bodies from thrashing around getting hurt during dreams, and that the shadow man was nothing but a figment of my imagination. Where? Oh my god. A figment of my imagination, there it is. He gave me a red lollipop and sent me on my way. My parents got me some new lava lamps, and that was it. I had a few more experiences with the phenomenon, but after a few months it stopped. I can't remember if little me bought the doctor's explanation, but I remember just being glad when the sleep paralysis stopped soon after. The thing about having sleep paralysis in a dark new world is that it's hard to tell the dreams from reality. Okay. It's so dark that when I lie down I can't even tell if my eyes are open or not. That's crazy. Whether it's all a dream or not, last night I had a reunion with my old friend. He was even darker than this eternal night. Ooh, 11:59. 11:59. I'm aware that this food will expire sooner or later. So I've been eating only fresh food like fruit and vegetables while stocking up on canned goods and honey, which will last longer. I haven't found any vegetable gardens or fruit trees yet, but I'm interested to see if fruit and vegetables are still able to grow. It shouldn't be possible without sunlight and rain, right? As long as I can find a grocery store, I'll be good, I think. I've heard that honey doesn't expire at all. Let's hope so. 20-100. I'm not sure what to do next, so I've been sitting around and thinking about the old days. It's painful to think about it all. All I wanted was to be alone, and now I finally got what I wanted. So why am I crying? I've been staring at this photograph for an hour. These strangers I never met. They make me feel more human. I miss the simple things in life. Swimming on hot summer days, stargazing, watching the sunset. It hasn't even been that long, and it already feels like I'm losing it. This is so messed up. It feels so wrong. I can feel every cell in my body protesting against the new world. Humans aren't made to deal with life like this. This isn't life. Is this the afterlife? My parents taught me that hell is a lake of fire, so even this can't be it. If this is heaven, I would rather die. Okay. 21-100. I think the way I'm reading it is making me scared. Okay. I spent some time as soon as I click one other ad pops up. Okay. The silence is mocking me. Oh wait, no. I spent some time walking around outside. The darkness is like a heavy and oppressive blanket. My shoulders hunch over as I walk. I feel like I'm carrying the world on my shoulders. If I were claustrophobic, I would have died a long time ago. The air is thick. It's hard to breathe. The silences mock me. Sometimes the silence is unbearable, and sometimes the ringing in my ears is deafening. I've been starting to click my teeth together habitually to create some sound and drown out the ringing and the heartbeat. I can feel my heartbeat in my head. I feel like God's plaything. 2300. I've been sitting in my car with the engine on. The rumbling is comfortable. Thursday, December 31st. Okay, here it is. Thursday, December 31st. Oh my god, it just keeps 05:0200. 5 o'clock in the morning. I think I know what to do now. I'm quite certain that the darkness must be affecting the whole country and maybe even the world. I think the next step is to find out for sure. Even if the darkness won't end, I need to find out the reason why. I need to know if the sun and moon are still up there at least. I need to get to the beach and see if there were waves. If so, if there are waves, I need to find one. Fuck. Did I leave? And if there are waves, if so, then there is still hope. If not, this world has changed forever. And chances are I'll never see the sun and moon again. The ocean is 1,900 kilometers from here, with the rest stops for sleep. The entire trip will take over 80 hours. I need to drive slowly and cautiously. I can't risk missing something important on the way or crashing on the long road. It will be a challenge, but I need to keep moving. The preparations are complete and I need I need to drive slowly and cautiously. I can't risk missing something important on the way or crashing on the long road. It will be a challenge, but I need to keep moving. The preparations are complete and I'm ready to leave. I need to find people. I'll keep the photograph on this inside of my windshield to remember what I'm fighting for. 10/22/100. I've been driving with the car's interior's lights on, as well as the MP3 player, which I completely forgot about. I've been playing Mr. Sandman on loop for the past few hours. It reminds me of home and of my mother. She would always sing it to me at the night, calm me down after late night panic attacks. They were so good to me. I didn't deserve them. I can't turn this music off. It's yet another thing keeping me going. And Lord knows, I need the motivation I can get. 1700. I had the squeaky toy as often as I can. Lady was a good dog. It was us. 2 versus the world. She was always sweet and gentle. She would bite this bone. She would bite this bone softly, just enough to make it squeak, evident by the very bite marks on the bone. There are 3 scratches on the bone, to be exact. Now I know it like the back of my hand. This bone, the CD, and the player in this photograph are my symbols of hope. They keep me going. I'll hold on to them as long as I can. Friday, January 1st, 0900 a.m. My friend, the Shadow Man, decided to visit me last night. Again, I saw him in my rearview mirrors, just sitting there watching me. In the back seat, the light of the lamp seemed to curve around him, evading him. He disappeared after a moment, and now he's left unsure how to feel. At least I'm not scared like a little kid anymore. Oh my god. Let's see, how many more do I have to go? Because this is taking too forever. Okay, 1500. The drive has been uneventful. I've made a few stops along the way to use the toilet and restock on fresh foods. Other than that, my mind has been cloudy. I feel like I'm half asleep. I really couldn't. I really shouldn't be driving with this state of mind, but I'm running on fumes. I don't want to lose my momentum. Bastards. I feel like my sanity is draining away with every passing moment. I need to keep moving. If I stop now, I may not be able to. Start again. Saturday, 2nd January, 0102 a.m. My worst fear has been realized. My car broke down. I'm such an idiot. I should have saved the battery. I should have saved the battery. I've been keeping the engine on to help me fall asleep. I need that MP3 player on. I'll admit it. I'm scared, and staying sane should be my own top priority, right? I have food and water. This trip is just a side quest, right? It doesn't matter. I'll walk. If I stay in this car, I'll eventually starve to death or lose my mind. I need to keep moving. I've been walking non-stop for hours. I was so afraid to stop, but my body is about to give up. All I took with me is my backpack filled with food and water. I realized a minute ago that I forgot a photograph behind the car. It was 6:50. I found the car on the road. A white Volkswagen CTI City Golf. It brings back memories. It was the first car I had ever stolen. and hot wire. The memories are flooding back. I was so young. I had everything a child would ever wish for. A loving family. The newest toys, love and attention, they were so good to me, and I traded them off for cheap thrills and delinquency. I've been able to start the car, never been able to forget the sound of this engine. My watch is broken, so I don't know the time, and I have no other way to separate these diary entries. I think it smashed against one of the rocks. I crashed. I thought I saw someone on the road. I drove into a pond or something. All I could salvage was a flashlight, a pen, a pack of dried fruit, and a diary, which somehow survived. The pages are wet, but it's still still usable. Almost forgot the gun. I still have that, saved by the belt. I'm going to follow this road and see what it leads me. This road cuts through a mountain. They go so high that I can't see. Where it leads me, the road cuts through a mountain. I'm trying so hard, you guys, to keep bringing this story for you. Killing me! Okay, let's see. God damn. This story is long as hell. I'm almost done. Almost done. I'm going to follow this road. I drove into the pond. I'm going to follow this road and see where it leads me. The road cuts through a mountain. They go so high that I can't. What the I've lost everything. I start out with everything and I lose it all. The reality of the situation is that I can't blame this world for what I've lost. I lost it all before any of this even started. And only have myself to blame. It's been a long while since my last entry. I've only myself to blame. Long while for my last entry. I can't tell how long for sure, but it feels like forever. I started seeing hallucinations, abstract colors and shapes float around my vision. Huh? At least my footsteps on the road have been drowning out the ringing. Huh? I've been trying hard not to stop, but my feet hurt. Alexa's opportunity to write an entry. I woke up face down. I don't know how long I've been laying here for. I can't stop. I'm gripping Lady Squeaky Bone tightly. I'm holding on to hope. I'm holding on to hope. I started hearing voices. I keep thinking Lady is following me, not too far behind. Same old road. I keep thinking of home. I miss the what the fuck? I woke up face down, I don't know how long I've been here, I don't got home. Same old road, I keep thinking of home, I miss the Bible stories they would tell me. I was such an ungrateful child. I'm breathless, but I keep singing Mr. Sandman. I told you, I'm not a kid anymore. It's hard singing, the air is so thick. My cuticles are bleeding and gripping this diary. I feel like I lost a piece of myself and I don't know why. My mom makes best hot chocolate. Time is not real. I think someone is following me. It's hard to breathe. My first day of school today. I'm so tired, but I need to keep walking and writing. My cuticles are bleeding. The walls are closing in. The mountain wants to eat me. The air is so thick. How on earth am I still alive? I don't know where I was headed. I keep getting the urge to drop my flashlight, but I know I can't. I feel like I'm locked in a dark, musty closet. I'm so tired. I just noticed I have a deep gash in my right calf. It must have been a... I keep drifting to the past. Actually feel like the past is drifting around me. The hallucinations are getting worse. I'm starting to lose it. I keep getting the urge to drop my flashlight, but I know I shouldn't. I keep forgetting I'm not 7 years old anymore. This is not real. I keep forgetting who I am. The walls are closing in. The mountains want to eat me. The air is so thick. Time is not real. It's hard to breathe. It's my first day of school today. What are those voices? I feel like I've been walking forever. I caught up for lady. I'm so tired, but I keep walking and writing that I'm not. How many days has it been? Mom makes me the best hot chocolate. Time is not real. Who is lady? I threw away the squeaky bone. I don't even know why I have it. Caught up for lady, but she isn't coming. I think my lips are swelling. I'm so confused. What are those voices? I feel like I've been walking forever. I'm so tired. I need to keep walking and writing when I'm not. How many days has it been? It's my first day of school today. It's hard to breathe. The air is so thick. Time is not real. It's hard to breathe. First day of school today. Who's late? Time is not real. I think someone is following me. I can see Dad working on his car. He taught me all I know. I stole my first car today. ACD Golf. I think I'm in. 7 cars. I'm on a roll. That's all in the past now. I have other brothers and they need to be taken care of. It must be the hardest thing in the world for them, having to explain to their son their twin brother has died in a car accident. I told you all, I'm not a mama's boy. I'm the best in this crew. It feels good having brothers. What would Steven think? If only I protected Steven. I can't bear the look of disappointment on their faces. I can't be near them. They've been so good to me. I blame them to their faces. The doctor gave me a cherry-flavored lollipop. I don't buy his explanation. When did I learn to walk? Why am I still walking? I'm holding on to hope. Every muscle in my body hurts. How did I get here? My stomach is aching for food. How long have I been walking for? I woke up screaming. I abandoned my parents when they needed me the most. I should have visited them. I should have said sorry, but I was ashamed. I wasn't worthy of their love and forgiveness. I can see Steven in front of me right now. This is the end of the road. I can't walk straight anymore. I can't even walk. The shadow man stands before me and I'm not afraid. He's been waiting all this time to welcome me home. The parents from this photograph stand on either side of him, smiling their toothy smiles. I hear a dog barking. Mr. Sandplant plays from some place distant. The air is vibrating and the couple's faces have changed into my parents. They are both chanting the 4th verse of Psalm 23. Mr. Sandman is playing louder now. The shadowman is gone now. I see Steven standing behind them. He's smiling. I should join them. They've all been waiting all this time, and I've been stubborn as usual and kept them waiting. The song keeps getting louder. That's where all the trouble started. My stubborn nature. It's time to give in. It's time to repent. The air is shaking. The ground is moving. The chanting in my head. The fear is gone. They are waiting with open arms. The song is playing in my head. I feel my head will explode. I don't know if this gun can still fire, but I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to join them. I need to leave this dark place. I've heard when you go to heaven, you see a bright light. I'm not sure if I'll make it in. I don't think I'm worthy, but even the flames of hell will produce some light. I'm ready. If this is the last entry, the gunfire. Credit Karen Ober. Wow. That was crazy. I think I read most of this stuff over and over again because it was getting on my nerves. I was like lose my mind there at the end. But yeah, that's that story of what is it called? Notes in the Dark. Yeah. And that is the end of this segment of TiJah's Corner Creepypasta Stories.